as a group of drunken misfits join forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched.
So here I is, again, alone in this world. Mama Convert passed away from natural causes. And my new weird uncle,
Vlad.
Weird Uncle Vlad, decided that pussy was more important than family and went away. Everybody that I love either dies or goes away. Oh,
No, that's
sorry, Montana Jackson.
Mama
Yeah,
Montana.
I'm still here.
Yeah, you still here. That's right. No, I care about you greatly.
Right.
So we got the Medusa. Old Uncle Vladdy is getting deep in that snake ass. And we went and gave the box back to Nadia. Oh, boy.
Vlad got the Medusa's box. We got the Medusa's box. Nadir got the Medusa's box. Everybody's happy.
And I am hard as a stone.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 29th episode of our 4th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We're going to start where we left off last time, as the party has just opened a box of goodies with Nadir.
You ever notice how fast he talks when he does the intro?
Yeah, it's because he's trying to finish it before we fuck him up.
That's exactly right. And Nadir's like, well,
Papa Nadia?
No.
Papa?
I've seen what happens to your papas. Somehow
Why?
someone always pops something in their heads. No. This is not happening.
This isn't happening.
At that point, you can hear the bell on the door go off as someone else walks in the store.
Vlad?
Vlad?
And Nadir
Uncle.
sort of looks past you and looks over and sort of describe what sort of person walks in. Tristan? Or not. It's fine, too. He's a mute.
No,
Just,
no one.
Just this dude in a tan suit with a red tie and a white shirt. Got a
Okay.
pretty nondescript haircut with brown hair and clean shaven. Little
Okay.
on the heavier side.
I'm picturing
Drink.
Obama in the khaki suit.
Oh, my God.
Drinking.
Now it's in my head and I can't get out. Damn it.
I said on the heavier side.
Fat.
Fat Baba?
Fat Baba.
Fat Baba.
His wife is so angry.
Fat Baba girls.
He's drinking.
Hey, Michelle's strong enough to carry them both.
That's
I
true.
know. But she's angry. He's put on weight and he's eating more vegetables out of the garden.
Yeah, which that was her whole thing, is just being healthy.
Yeah.
Well, he's the first president to have a microbrewery in the White House, so.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn, he loved beer. But not as much as he loved pussy.
So he
Sorry to steamroll you, Tristan.
he kept in shape. Anyways.
So you look like Obama?
Nadir's like, I don't recognize this gentleman. Montana Jackson, roll a wisdom check.
It's a natural 20.
Mark it down.
I'm going.
So that'll get me to a 23.
With a nat 20, you immediately recognize this person as somebody who used to be in the group, and then you also recognize him from the mental institution as one of the people that were sleeping in the beds.
Oh, looks like somebody I used to know.
That's right. I done tracked it down finally.
Finally? Finally or finally?
My name's Milton Chamberlain, and I'm a doctor.
Milton
And I'm
Sharp
here.
Chamberlain.
I said I'm here to help you out in your adventure against whatever that man was who done locked us up in the asylum.
I didn't know
I
I
don't-
could get so erect. You said your name's Milton?
Milton Chamberlain.
Oh, boy.
Milton Sharp Chamberlain is what he said.
Wait, hold on. Why do you keep
Keep putting sharp in there.
making that noise?
I mean, I'm drinking some sweet tea out of this Collins glass.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
He's got a flask of sweet tea.
Oh, boy, T, you have outdone yourself.
You said it was Milton Sharp Chamberlain or Milton Chamberlain? He's just
Just
adding
Milton Chamberlain.
No,
I
but
say,
he said Milton Sharp Chamberlain.
Sharp Cheddar Chamberlain, they call me.
Sharp Chamberlain. I need you to roll me 3 d20s and add them together. No, nothing's added to it.
You talking to me?
Who, everybody?
Yes.
Everyone?
No, him, Milton. He needs a new
Sharp.
sanity score.
Oh, man.
12, 13, 3.
You trying to do math, Dennis?
28.
Yeah,
That's what I got.
good math.
Roll me a d6. Just him.
Phil, what's your
Milton
sanity
Chamberlain.
at?
Huh?
What's your sanity at?
Oh, it's pretty low.
I got me a 6.
19.
Jeez, I still have the lowest sanity
Yeah.
out of everybody.
Oh.
You always roll high on it.
I got 17.
All right.
I haven't had any kind of neuroses or anything
ticks?
yet. No. Well, I got a tick one time.
On your pubes.
Nah, that was right inside the dickhead.
So,
Hold on, inside it? Like right in your urethra?
Yeah.
God, that's... Well, you are an adventurer. I don't know what's...
I'm going to give you your choice of this one because it's a sort of a mixed bag.
Just like old...
It can be coughing, throat clearing, grunting, or repeating words or phrases over and over again.
I think you should have all of those.
I say son, I say son. I think you know my choice.
All right, just checking.
Oh, boy. This is going to be fun.
I just wanted to make sure. So Nadir's like, okay, well, since you've been so successful, unfortunately I don't have another companion to replace Vlad at the moment, but maybe in the future, if I find one, I'll send him your way. But I have your third task ahead of you, and he hands you a newspaper article, which will also be on the Twitter and the Facebook.
Well, I didn't get to do the last one. I'll
Well,
put that up
Put
soon.
it up.
Yeah, it's only gonna
this
be on the
newspaper
Discord.
sure is depression.
Who does
depressing,
he...
but I think I have a solution to our fourth party member problem. My brother's around here somewhere. We'll probably run into him later.
Oh, boy.
He's
All right.
a fine, upstanding citizen.
What's his name?
Give me a sec. Hold on. His name's Bradley.
Bradley
Chamberlain.
Oh, who Nadia hand the paper to?
He handed it to Montana.
Okay, good, because I
the
can't
adult.
read.
Also, before I forget, Milton, I need your wisdom, and intellect or intelligence scores.
Yes. My constitution's a 12 or 14.
Okay.
My wisdom is a 16.
Mm-hmm.
And my intelligence is a 16. I'm a doctor.
You are a doctor, friend.
What are you a doctor of?
Medicine.
I'm gonna say your sanity score is a 15 in
doctor.
terms of like the roll. So you have a +2 to your sanity rolls.
Is he Dr. Goodlove?
Dr. Feelgood.
Oh, this might,
I invented this thing called fentanyl.
When you guys wrote down your items and weapons and whatnot last time, did you write the effects down too?
Nope, because we didn't learn what they were.
You
or
did. I told you.
wasn't paying attention.
Super
I
wasn't
was
paying
just saying, I
attention.
definitely told you. Because the green dragon crescent blade has reach. It deals 2d6 plus 2 damage. And for every 5 creatures killed with it, it gains +1 damage permanently. And if the killing blows on a special creature,
Like a
it
boss.
gains a special, or if it's a fire monster or whatever, it gains a special attribute.
Yeah, you told us that.
I know I did.
Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I'll keep a hold of that.
When I touch you like this, when I hold you like that.
So Milton, this newspaper article, it seems like it may pertain to your specialities.
What's it say?
What, the world famous circus?
No, just judging by your accent and possibly your complexion, I don't know what you look like. I'm colorblind.
Oh, that's
That's
some
a serious condition, son.
Yeah, it is.
that's some late game character development. You shouldn't be driving.
It says here that swamps can be incredibly dangerous places. Down south in the swamps of Louisiana, there exist all manner of dangerous creatures. From alligators to poisonous snakes and insects, there are a number of ways to die in the swamp.
That ain't wrong.
Not to mention the old wives' tales of monsters that drag unknowing victims into the swamps and devouring them for their supper.
Probably just gators.
What happened to Doug My Jackson's voice?
He fell
It's
southern.
because I'm reading this thing about Louisiana here now.
It sounds like you're just making fun of our new friend Milton.
That's
Trying to make it
not-
feel welcome.
Sir, I don't appreciate your mockery.
Well, if you want to read this newspaper article, feel free.
You holding it?
Good doctor.
you hold it.
There, I hand it over to Mr. Sharp Cheddar Cheese.
Oh, I might poop my pants.
Please don't.
I can't do this.
Please don't shit yourself on my
Oh
show.
my God.
These are ridiculous, of course. Here in New York, we too have a swamps. However, just like in the South, we have heard rumors of people disappearing into them. I say them sometimes. These
Amen.
can be chalked up to simple accidents. The residents there, a superstitious lot. I say I believe it to be the work of some foul creature. We believe this to be the work of crime bosses. We already know the mob tends to hide their bodies using methods such as drowning them in a river and even say they are put into concrete nearby built buildings. The police, who have not yet have been paid off, have been watching the rivers. As such, the swamps have been an excellent dumping ground, apparently. Who writes these? Many bodies shaped and eviscerated have been discovered as of late. In addition, locals have reported seeing people being dragged into the swamp late at night, never to be seen again. Let this story be a lesson to y'all. Stay clear of the swamps at night.
Hallelujah. Oh, sorry. Got carried
Son,
away.
I say, son, we are not part of the evangelical church.
Nah, I'm part of the Baptista Church.
Yeah,
Babylonians.
Religion's dumb.
I couldn't agree more. I've said this on
Yeah.
numerous occasions.
I worship the holy dollar
Sure.
and my
yes.
blade.
Okay.
I take out my letter opener and I lick it.
Hey, son, I abhor violence. and
You're
I
a
will not
whore?
stand for it.
A whore violence?
He's a whore for violence. That's what I heard.
I heard that you was a whore for violence.
You cut yourself, I suck your dick.
What? Whoa! Melted. Oh, was that Nadir?
No, it was Milton. Through
Sir
Nadir.
Nadir, I do not appreciate being mocked as such.
Oh, I apologize for your strange customs and beliefs.
Yeah, Teddy, if you could read, there's a really great article about depression that you should probably read.
What's depression?
Exactly.
It's crippling, I hear.
I don't know.
hear it's great.
It's grippling.
It's crippling.
Just sometimes I feel so hollow when I walk around, and I have to stab people just to feel anything.
The end.
The end is what I say when I put my blade into them. The end.
That reminds me of my old pappy.
I'm sure we would have gotten along real good. So,
Only if you was good at sports.
Nope. Just fighting.
Fighting
Fighting's a
around the
sport.
world.
Fighting around the dream world.
Yeah.
As long as he can bets on it, it's a sport.
Oh yeah, there was betting. You bet there was. Okay, so what are we doing, Dynamite? You're
Well,
the leader now. I'm just.
We're going to the swamp?
What? There's a swamp.
Well, now.
I heard there was a circus in town, though.
New York did have swamps back then.
Swampy
But
circus.
not now.
No.
No, they dried up and they built New Jersey there.
They said it
Well,
was
no,
death
they-
to build a city on the swamp.
The land that was swampy, they made it into parklands and shit.
Coney Island?
I don't think it's
Corny Island.
Corny Island?
Corny Island? Coney Island?
Can of Coney Island.
No.
Well, Manhattan's just built on trash.
Yeah.
Well, that's the people's.
yeah,
Also that.
That's what that thing out west of California's doing. It's turning into a new New York.
Like in Futurama.
Yes, the trash island.
Foodorama.
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 Chicks with dicks.
Chicks with dicks.
That's what Futari is.
Oh,
right?
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah, no, it's big
Yeah,
titted
get it.
women with dicks.
What?
Yeah.
Is there a Reddit on this?
Probably.
How do I spell it?
Futanari.
Futanari.
Yeah. So Nadir just says, "All right, that's."
So are we supposed to go to the swamp? What's going on?
I mean, that seems as good a bet as any. It does make some mention of people disappearing into the swamps.
So we could also go murder a bunch of clowns.
I mean, that's never
Yeah,
a
fellas.
wrong choice.
I think we should do whatever we can because of the imminent apocalypse involving the second coming of Jesus Christ that is upon this world.
Oh boy,
Oh, boy.
he's one of
You're
these.
one of those,
I see.
huh? That's all right. Okay.
Mhm.
Go-
Now, bodies in the swamp sound like the work of the evil armies of Babylon, and we must stop them at all costs.
Oh, boy. I was on your side for so long.
And you lost me real
Mr. Chamberlain.
fast.
Dr. Chamberlain.
Then came the
Doc-
catch.
Would
All right,
you
all right,
agree,
Dr.
though,
Cheddar.
that there is an imminent apocalypse?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if it's got to do with, what did he say? Babylon?
Jesus.
Jesus?
I believe he said Jesus in Babylon. He has a tendency to Babylon.
Well,
So-
all right, Nadir. We're
Something.
we're not paying you to do bits here.
Something, Jesus, whatever.
Okay, well,
It's New York. There's plenty of those running around. Sure. Jesuses. Any one of them could be the second coming for our man
You know, if
Cheddar Cheese over here.
you've got enough money, you can buy your own personal Jesus.
all right. So I'm
Okay.
going to leave.
All right.
I come back in. I'm sorry, Miss Papa Nadir.
I'm not your father. Stop calling me Papa Nadia.
Could I possibly get some bullets that would fit this magic gun?
I believe any bullets
I
fit
know.
that.
Can I
Why
have
don't you
some
just
bullets,
go back to the church?
Why
and
don't
get
you
bullets?
go? Oh, okay.
We're going to a church?
Where you could get them for free.
That's right. We should probably head back to the church. How you
Probably
feeling?
take a nap.
How you feeling? You looking good? Feeling good? Dynamite Jackson?
Yeah, I mean, we just leveled up, so I'm feeling great.
Oh, that's right. We got refresh on health when you level up.
Just like World of Warcraft.
Yep. Okay.
He's like, oh, Nadir says before he's like, oh, I mean, if you'd like to trade in any of those magic items, I could give you one that you may like better.
I don't know what this water weapon or the seashell does. I forget.
The water weapon can turn into any other type of weapon.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
And what's the
The
seashell?
seashell,
You could control
You can
the
control
ocean to a
some-
less
some-
extent.
Oh, that's right.
Ocean.
Moana. Got it.
Yes, Moana.
Aqualad, got
I
it.
feel like I might have an affinity for that seashell right there.
You also have the Book of Thoth, but no one reads ancient Egyptian, so that might be an
I
issue.
happen to be a scholar of ancient Egypt.
There you go. Then you don't need any of my items, and you should be fine.
Well, then here, Dr. Cheddar, take this,
Book.
take this book of thoughts.
Book of thoughts.
It's poop thoughts from the god Thoth.
And then
Poop
here, you
thoughts.
can scream your poop thoughts into the seashell.
Seashell.
Actually, do we want this seashell? Are we ever gonna
He said he wanted.
minorly control the water a little bit?
We are in New York. There's a body of water all around us.
And we're going to the swamp, so I guess we might want to hold on to it.
Yeah, but it's ocean water, not swamp water.
6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Now,
This isn't the Chesapeake Bay.
as a
I'm
scholar
sorry,
of ancient Egypt, I can't
Do you
help but
hate
notice-
Maryland? What's up, Milton?
It will be the
Old Bay
Chesapeake Bay.
crabs. I happen to, as a scholar of ancient Egypt, I happen to notice you may have a some kind of snake whip thing over there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not a whip, it's a stick with a snake on it.
Stick snake, the holy stick snake of the ancient Egypt.
That's not Egyptian, but go on.
Yes, they have that. They received it before.
That was my mama's. What?
It seems to have healing properties.
Yeah, it certainly
legend.
did.
Why are you
Well,
licking
all
your
right.
lips, Milton?
I'm always eager to heal and soothe the pains of others.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no, that's...
Mm.
Gonna ease that pain, buddy.
Oh, my God. Okay. That's something to haunt me for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Just wait till you get back to the church.
Now I have to feel cleaner by going to a church. Something I never thought I'd say. Papa Nadir, I thank you for your kind
Stop
words
calling me that.
and your loving embraces.
I don't love you, and I've never touched you, and I never will touch you unless it's to punch you in the face.
That you would hit a child?
I would.
Damn.
I care not for age.
Oh, I thought you were going to say AIDS.
I also don't care for that. And you obviously have it.
Okay, so I'm going to I'll talk to you later. It was good to see you again. I'm going to leave and I'm going to get my little piggy.
Yep, it's sitting there.
Sassy.
Sassy.
Thank you.
Sassy pig.
That's right. And I'm going to get into the car to go to church.
Okay.
Joke's on you. We all walked here.
Did we?
No.
No.
You took not Vlad. The cop's car. Who's dead too. I forget his
Dick
name.
Nipples.
Dick Nipples' car, yeah. Who wants to drive? Does it matter? Who's the new driver of the cars?
I've been the
He's
driver.
been
Okay,
driving.
you have?
He's
All right,
always
great.
been the
Yeah.
driver.
Yeah.
So you head back to the church now, and the priest is there, Father Beers. And he's like, oh, every time I see you boys, there's fewer and fewer of you. Where'd your crazy vampire friend go?
Oh. So he...
We let him out in the sun too long.
I don't know how to tell
Well.
you this. He went on a little bit of vacation.
There's no time for vacation.
Well,
the world's coming to an
Yeah,
end.
no, he was more...
I agree.
I
agree.
This isn't the person. He's new.
No, he's not new. He
No,
used to
he's-
be with your group before. He woke up.
Not my group.
I had to
we,
get him out of the hospital like
we-
I did you boys.
We run
Mhm.
two different groups. No, Dave. Vlad is going to fuck Medusa till he dies.
What?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too long.
10,000 years later.
Still hard as a rock.
Buh.
Boogums. Boogums. Ugh.
Still hard as a rock.
And as you can probably see, is that Mama Cavert passed away.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I know your mother was close to you. Your weird, strange little family unit that you made up.
My papa died as well.
Well, he's been dead. I knew about that, I thought.
But now all I got is
Is Grandpa Jackson.
no.
Well, maybe this man can be your new mama daddy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm okay.
No,
He's
okay.
one of those, winky, winky Jesus
Sure.
freaks.
Well, you
I
always
said
have.
to the priest.
Well, you
Yes,
always
we
have.
always have God with us.
That's true. And you always have Grandpa Beers, too, if you ever need to sit on my lap and tell me stories,
Now,
whatever.
son, I don't feel like that's a very good idea. Judging by the look in his eye when he says sit on his lap.
Somehow
I've been to many churches.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to
I need
impart
okay.
holy information
Oh boy,
into your
you put your
supple,
goddamn
supple
pick away.
head. It's a pickle. It's a pickle in my pocket. I apologize. It's a pocket pickle.
Fucking pickle.
You don't have pocket pickles where
God,
you come
fucking
from?
Catholics are weird. I
It's a
need
deal.
just. I need some bullets.
Sure, they're downstairs with all the other bullets.
Okay, so I'm gonna go get my pack and just fill it with ammo.
Okay. Filled to the brim with ammo?
Yep, loose.
Loose. Okay. I'm going to say you're going to be able to put 600 rounds of pistol ammunition in it.
Great.
Are you going to be able to carry that?
It's heavy.
Let me see.
Well, who's got the special shotgun?
Nope.
Did you botch?
I did. I rolled a 1.
You break your ankles trying to carry the bullets?
No.
Oh,
I wouldn't be able to
you
pick
got
them up.
back problems.
No.
8-year-old throws out his back.
Yeah.
Gets addicted to fentanyl.
You just can't pick it up.
Okay, yeah, no, all right.
Yeah.
Y'all keep on saying fentanyl. What's wrong with good old morphine? Speaking of, anybody need a shot?
We already had somebody here who was a little obsessed with shooting up morphine. He's in jail for killing Germans now.
Well, that is a side effect of the morphine, is killing Germans. But, Father, you happen to have an extra storage container of morphine? I need to resupply.
Container. Well, if you look at what was that character's name? Samuel Surgeon.
Dr. Surgeon.
Yeah. If you look at old Samuel Surgeon's bed, he probably has some morphine, tucked away for a rainy day.
Morphine drippings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll be right
Morphine
back.
drippings.
I go search his stuff.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to just put like 12 rounds in my pocket.
Okay.
And then
Who's got the shotgun?
I do. Because
Do you want shotgun ammo too?
I took all of Mama Covert's stuff, right?
Yes.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the
That's right, I have
medallion, you've
everything.
got the
Yeah,
shotgun, you get all that other stuff.
You want?
But
You want a shotgun? It's magical.
It is magical.
I'd use a shotgun.
Okay, I give it over.
I got 2 whips, a knife, a sword cane, a 45, a crescent green dragon
Okay,
sword.
that sounds like too much. I'm going to give this over to old Milton.
Fucking armed to the teeth.
You are
Milton.
very armed. That green dragon crescent blade is very large, so it's very noticeable.
Milton, write down magical shotgun.
Good luck sitting in the car.
I abhor to use this on other people. I do not like violence.
Well, no, this is for monsters. You know,
Like Babylonians,
but like
Yeah.
Babylonian shotgun.
the people of Babylon, they deserve our punishment.
5 of them, all 5 of them.
All right. What did you get for your investigation?
Is that wisdom?
No, it's intelligence.
I got a 15.
You find his fucking bed is just got syringes all over the place. There's
Jesus Christ.
there's like 2 under the pillow.
It's like going to the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. In his drawers, not his underwear, but his actual drawers, bedside
I did
drawers.
sniff the drawers.
Yeah, there is a like a
I'm trying to take a picture, you asshole.
12-ounce bottle of morphine. So you find 4 syringes and this 12-ounce bottle of morphine.
It's just a fucking beer bottle filled
It's
with
basically what it is. It's got a little red. It's one of
Good
those
swing top.
It's one of those fat bottles with like the little tiny cap on the top.
Fat bottle
This'll do
girls.
nicely.
Yes.
I sit it in my
They got good genes.
inside pocket of my suit along with my other 12-ounce bottle of morphine.
You guys and your weird kinks.
Now, we was looking at going to the swamp, Father. You got maybe know a man with a boat? A fan boat is what I'm used to.
Well, I mean, probably, but it's not like waterlocked. You could just drive there and
We can't
traverse it on
drive on
foot.
no swamp, Father. You ever been to a swamp?
It's got roads.
Swamp roads
Yeah, swamp road
full of
truckers.
gators.
Swamp road truckers.
It's got swamp road truckers.
Oh my God.
Well, Father, if you
There's also no gators because it's New York. I don't
No,
think
We
there's
got gators in the sewers.
and that's an old wives' tale.
No, I see.
You've got fucking
No,
old
it's
gods
true.
in the fucking sewers.
Yeah, but they still ain't
gators.
scared of gators.
Scared of gators.
I'm very scared of gators.
Scared of gators.
point me to a
Skelligators.
swamp road trucker, and we'll be on our way then.
So you want me to hook you up with someone to drive you to the swamp?
On it.
Yeah, trucker man.
Hold on. And he walks away. Comes back. He's like, all right, I found your man. Just meet him on the outskirts of the swamp, and he'll drive you wherever you want for a modest fee. His name's Cletus. Skeetus Cletus.
Cletus, Cletus?
Yep.
That's my Warcraft
A
character.
nobleman. Nobleman.
Yes, he's a very noble man, all right.
I wish I had brought my keys along so I could just jingle them right here. I have
You
all the
could
keys
drive.
to the cars.
I know you could drive the cars, but he
All right,
doesn't want to take
I'll
a
meet
car.
everybody there. I'll just drive by myself.
I'm sorry. You
I need enough
proficient in
space in
swamp
the-
driving?
I need enough space in the back seat
Well, you're
for
gonna
this
need to-
big ass sword.
You're gonna need to drive to go see Skeetus Cletus. It's a long walk.
That's all right. I got a magic shotgun now. I'll just commandeer an
No.
airboat.
Absolutely not, son. I got the magic shotgun.
Well, I got this sword and this other sword and this gun and this other gun
Well, I've
and
got
this whip
beer.
and that whip.
and I've got my stories to tell.
Okay,
so-
now look, guys, we don't have to compare our guns and our swords. It's everyone's got a big dick. I get it. Good to know. Stop eating that pickle.
It's a pocket
Father.
pickle.
Okay,
This one's a flaccid.
do you have?
It's flaccid.
Flaccid.
It's an old flaccid pickle.
It's an old flaccid pickle. Look how floppy it is.
That's a dildo.
Oh, oops. No wonder it was so chewy. Throws that into the back on the other pile of dildos.
Pile of dildos.
Pile of them.
It's got a suction cup.
They're
so it
all
sticks to the
covered
wall.
in pickle juice.
Ugh, they are not. It's cum.
He puts it all in the same pocket.
God, gross.
But my eyesight's not so good, so I can't tell which pickle's which. Dicks.
Okay, Montana, Dynamite Tana. I'm ready to leave when you are.
Do you guys need to sleep here before you
I
go
don't
on
know
your
what
little
time it
journey?
is.
Well,
Well,
I
what time is
have
it?
been traveling
have a
for a
watch.
while.
It's probably about 8 o'clock in the night, right about now.
Yeah, I don't
we
want
haven't
to.
slept in a while.
I don't want to be in the
Yeah, that's
swamp
about
at
it.
night.
Mm-hmm. Let's lay our heads here, and then in the morning we'll travel us to the swamp.
Sorry, I was
Okay.
just eager to go out and kill some skunk apes.
Sure.
My bad.
Okay, well, you guys just rest your heads. I'll have breakfast. Come with me, sassy
No,
pig.
Sassy Pig now is my
Mm,
pet.
is-
Oh, okay.
Is that for breakfast? Because I like my bacon very fresh.
No, this is my Mama Sassy.
Mama sassy?
She's gonna raise me and teach me everything she knows.
All right.
What about
Sassy
truffle
Sal.
hunting?
Everybody roll a sanity check for me as you go to sleep. Tedward, you have disadvantage.
Why?
I'm not telling you why. I'm just telling you you have disadvantage.
Ooh, 19.
You're fine.
7.
Okay.
Also 7.
I rolled a 19 and a 4.
I rolled a 4. No, you know what? We're going to sleep. I'm using one of my luck points from my lucky feat.
Okay.
I got a 17 instead.
Yeah, you're fine. You have a
Good.
wonderful night's sleep. Let's see here. You gain 9 sanity points, Tedward.
9.
9.
Puts me at 28.
Yeah.
Well, in fact,
9.
Put your card. Roll a d6.
6.
You get your pick between grunts, coughing, clearing your throat, or saying phrases over and over again.
Well, since this is a podcast and I don't want to be coughing, you said grunting, repeating, or
coughing, throat clearing, grunting, or repeating words or phrases repeated.
which one do you want me to do?
You should repeat Mama Cavert all the time.
Mama
Mama
convert, mama
convert?
convert.
Oh fuck yeah,
Mama
no.
convert,
I wish
mama convert.
What should I do, Mama Cavert?
Mama. Yeah, I'm gonna be repeating.
Okay. So as you all go to sleep, that's where we're going to take a break. So, fuck off.
Come back in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Do whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
Fast forward through the break.
Yeah. Hello, listeners. This is Dennis, World's Most KSDM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. If you head on over there, you can find levels ranging from $1 all the way up to $40. Oh, wait. Never mind. Due to popular request, we have opened a second bi-weekly game where you can play with me. We'll do like an ongoing campaign. We'll do that every other week. And this one will be during the week, so it'll be like weekday evenings or nights, something like that. Head on over there to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and check out all the rewards we have. We have lots of stuff coming out. Also, speaking of Patreon, we have a new artist being added to the rotation. Her name is Chandra Free, and she's going to be doing some work for us. Her upcoming piece is going to be the zombie kobold from Season 1, the one that was chained to a rock that Austin's character, for whatever reason, decided he needed to save and therefore die in the process. What we're doing right now is we're actually going to help Chandra out. She has a Kickstarter going right now for a comic book publishing company that she's starting called Machina Corps, to focus on more dark and weird sort of comics. I definitely recommend everyone heading over to their Kickstarter. The easiest way to find it would be going into Google and typing in Machina Corps Kickstarter. Machina is M-A-C-H-I-N-A, so Machina, really. And then Corpse,
You guys can figure out how to spell corpse. And then just Kickstarter, and you should be able to find it. It should be like the first thing that pops up. So definitely check that out and help out in any way that you can, because it's really cool. We really appreciate the help that Chandra is giving us, and so we wanted to return the favor, and I think it's just really awesome anyways that she's trying to start her own comic book publishing company. So head on over there and check it out. Like I said, just go to Google and search for Machina Corpse Kickstarter, and you should be able to find it. Also, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. If we get to 300 5-star reviews before the end of the year, then what we're going to do is we are going to give Patreon episodes to the listeners for those months for free. So if it's in October when we hit 300, boom, you guys will get October, November, December. If it's November, you get November, December. If it's December, you get December, and so on and so forth. So head on over to iTunes and leave a 5-star review if you can. Really, leave a written one, because it's always fun for us to read those out on the show. Back to the show. And we're back. All right.
Lost my goddamn eraser.
I need John and Tristan to leave. All right, so Tedward, you drift off to sleep, and it feels like you haven't even fallen asleep yet, but it almost feels like your heart is sort of beating out of its chest, like this very heavy boom, 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 and the medallion is like rattling around on your chest.
Oh.
Roll an intelligence check with advantage.
It's not great.
With advantage?
It's a 9.
What was the other dice?
A 7.
Damn. So you pick up the medallion and you feel like it can move around, and you start playing with it a little bit, and you sort of by accident touch a piece and it moves a little bit, and your heart just keeps on beating faster and faster, and you get this like urge that something needs to be done with this medallion. Roll a wisdom check this time with advantage. You botch or something?
I rolled a 1 on one of them. A 9.
Another 9. All right. So
God damn, these dice.
you keep playing with it, and you move another piece a little bit, and you're getting like this weird sense that you can have a rough idea of what it's supposed to look like, but you're not 100% sure, and you have this like whisper in the back of your head, it feels like. You must complete it. You must complete it to see your mama again.
Mama?
One more time. This time I'll let you roll wisdom or intelligence. Dealer's choice.
Con. Give me a con.
No.
I get a +7 to con.
No con.
Con!
You have a +7 to con.
+5.
Okay.
If it's a save, I get a +7.
Oh, it's not.
Ready?
Yeah.
Wisdom +3. 16.
So this time, like, your gaze focuses in on this medallion,
Mom.
and you're
This is my mom's
playing with it
medallion.
and twisting it and turning it, and then all of a sudden the image becomes clear,
This is my mama's medallion.
and I'm not going to post this online because this isn't for anybody else, but I'll show Phil what it looks like.
So it's a circle,
Circular medallion.
circular medallion with
Almost looks like
question marks?
question marks.
Yeah, question marks. I guess these are it's etched into it, or are these like more metal that's raised?
Metal that's raised.
Okay. I mean, I could put this online. No, these fucking idiots don't
True.
do anything on Twitter.
It's true. Maybe we will put it
Yeah,
online.
I'm gonna take a picture of it, but yeah, it almost looks like a fucked up smiley face in the middle with question marks around the outside.
But you can also find that image online,
I'll put it on Twitter
but it's fine.
if my camera ever focused.
Still not working.
Fucking $800 phone can't ever fucking get my shit to focus. Interesting. Does it mean anything to me?
So, the moment it clicks into place,
Hey, there's my eraser. Hey, everything's great now. It was underneath my book, everybody. Okay.
the moment it clicks into place, it almost feels like your heart stops,
Oh boy, yeah, it's
and
great.
and you like,
You know, my father just passed away from heart failure. No, continue.
and you get this weird sensation as you sort of move your gaze upwards, and at the foot of your bed is this, you're guessing a person cloaked in yellow, and like his rags are moving around as if there's like some sort of wind, and he has a mask on his face, but you can't see the eyes. It's all like black, and the mouth hole also is all black, but it almost seems like something's moving around behind the mask. And he puts his hand on your foot, and it looks like a normal hand, but when he touches your foot, like these little tendrils come out of his hand and go into your foot and start snaking their way up your veins.
As an ex-cultist, is any of this familiar with some of the old cult stuff that I had to deal with?
Roll a history check.
I don't know what that is. History
Intelligence.
is a +2. Yeah, I didn't know if I was put points into it or not. With advantage?
Yes.
Ooh! So that was a 15. 2 15s.
You're not 100%. Where was your cult located? Was it here in New York, or was it someplace else?
I think it was in. I think I said Washington.
Washington State. Okay. So you don't know the name.
Or Jersey. I don't know. One of the two.
I thought it was Jersey, but you don't know the name, but he resembles someone that the cultists have talked about, but the name doesn't. It's not registering in your brain. It almost feels like you get to the point where you do know it, and then that memory just sort of like fizzles as
out.
if something's like blocking your mind from knowing. And but it's definitely like an old god or an elder one or one of these things.
Can I talk to it?
You're frozen.
But my mouth is never frozen.
Everything's frozen.
What?
Right now, everything's frozen.
I can always talk. That's
Not
my,
right
that's
now.
my.
You go
that's-
to, and just like, not even breath comes out. Just.
Oh yeah, no, I've
Nothing.
done that before.
Yeah, no, I know you have. And like that little black snaky thing is just coming up your veins and moving up your body, like slowly.
Does it hurt?
No, it feels cold, like real weird and wriggly, like you got worms in your skin or something like
Yeah,
that.
no.
And like you see it moving up your chest, up to your neck, and then like it gets up to your face, and then you wake up. But you feel weird. You look down at your medallion. It's the incomplete version. It's not
It's
twisted
not the
and
one.
turned.
No. Can I try
Yeah.
to twist it and turn it?
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Like I did in the dream to make it pop.
Roll intelligence, but not with advantage. Just intelligence.
That is a 21.
So you start playing with it, and you notice like when you press in a little bit, it makes like a weird click noise, and then you can start turning the dials, and like you're starting to sweat a little bit in your bed, and like a cold sweat.
Yeah. Oh, well, I am always clammy.
And you're turning it, and you seem to turn it, and then the moment it clicks into place, you just hear this voice in the back of your head that just says, "You're mine," and all of a sudden, you feel like you're no longer completely in control of yourself anymore, and you are now being sort of puppeted by some other force.
Mama.
You are still like for gameplay purposes, you're still technically running things, but you have this weird need to sort of give this to somebody else of importance. This medallion.
Mama.
But when you have that realization, the medallion just clicks back into place. Just but in your brain, yes. So now you're corrupted and in being controlled by some other entity that you're not aware of yet.
It's absolutely incredible. And it's completely what I wanted for Tedward.
Tristan had that the whole time.
I know he did.
Oh, did he tell you?
No, he didn't tell me.
Oh.
But I tried to take his medallion once,
Okay.
and he was very angry that I tried to do that.
So all those times I lost his dreams, if you listen to the episode that went on the feed,
Yeah.
I didn't lose his dreams. I just told you I lost his dreams. I even say like, all right, listeners, Phil doesn't hear this part.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So hold on, the patrons are not getting the full...
No, I sent them the right one, but I sent you the wrong
Oh
one.
my
I
god,
made-
you insane
I
person!
made 2 versions.
You fucking insane person! Now I have to
See.
go back and listen to like the entire season.
Just those episodes.
Yeah, which we
Oh, I don't remember
mark-
which ones
yeah,
they are, yeah,
exactly.
so you have to
Oh my
re-listen
God,
to the whole
you are a
season.
fucking insane
Yeah,
person.
because I was like, it would be fine because they're not going to listen, but you
Unbelievable.
edit. So I was like, So I literally would make 2 versions and just cut out that
cut
part
the
and then
dream
tell you that it got lost somewhere.
I literally only said that once to you.
Mm-hmm. The second time, you didn't even say anything.
I didn't. I never noticed that
Yeah.
everyone got their dreams, but But Tristan, I never noticed.
Yeah. He was getting the corrupted dreams.
Oh my god.
Now, he didn't get corrupted right away, but he was hearing different dreams.
Yeah. Holy shit, you
So,
insane person.
Go get...
Go get Dum Dum.
So Montana Jackson, you drift on off to Dreamland, and you're finding yourself in a familiar nightmare scenario where your body, you're dragged away from your body as these weird clicking, clacking sort of creatures go into your body instead and then get up and start walking around while you get zoomed off to this parallel dimension where you have suckers for hands and a beak for a mouth and all these eyes and shit, and you seem like you're way bigger.
I've been here before.
Yeah, you're having a similar dream, but this time you're getting more of the dream as you are moved through the sort of hallways and passageways of this seemingly ancient culture. Like, you don't see any mechanical objects. Everything looks like it's cut from stone.
Mm-hmm.
And as you pass one room, then you do see some, like, technological marvels that you've never seen before. Lots of different colored lights. You would know them now to be neon, but your character wouldn't know necessarily. No, I guess they would have neon lights back then. Would they?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Whatever. But you know them now that they're like more neon lights and things like that.
Okay.
There's lots of different mechanisms that you have no idea what this machine is. But you also see on the wall this map or a timeline of sorts, but it's shaped like a map, but your brain is registering it like a timeline.
Okay.
So roll for me an intelligence check.
Do I have any idea what this culture would be or
We'll
anything
see.
it's analogous to? It's 18.
So this is some alien culture that's not on Earth. So you're not 100% sure at this moment what it is. You have a feeling like in your brain there's something tucked away that you're not getting access to.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at this map timeline thing, the language sort of moves into place where it turns into English where you can understand it. And you recognize it to be an end of the Earth timeline.
Okay.
And the end point is the year that you're currently located in. And then it shows basically...
So it's not December 2012?
no.
Not the Mayan calendar?
It's not the Mayan calendar.
Okay.
That's off on the side, written on the wall with a question mark.
Oh.
Possible, maybe? But you also see that they have, like, fairly primitive yet advanced drawings of those types of creatures with arrows going to right before the event on the timeline, and then arrows of, like, people, a whole group of them, being brought back to, like, this particular place. So
Okay.
this seems like this is set in the future. This place that you're in is in the future, but also the present. It's like this weird, strange sort of sensation where you're out of time, but sort of still in it. You're not 100% sure what's going on. You think the machine that's in that room has something to do with it as well.
So it's like near future-ish.
Something. You're not 100% sure. But
Fuck is all
while
this?
you're having this weird nightmare dream, it almost seems like static on like a television where things are cutting out, and you see this image sort of silhouetted of do a history check for me.
Good at those. No, I'm not. I got a 9 with my +7.
So you don't recall exactly what, but it almost looks like some sort of chicken shape. But again, it's all black in the outline, so you can't make out any details. But it looks like it has two rectangular shapes coming off of the shoulder region, and sort of
Okay.
like a flowing bottom, not like normal chicken legs would be, but the bottom,
Yeah.
you can see the feet and their talons. And it looks like he's making some sort of beckoning motion towards you, and that's like the static, and then you wake up while that's going on.
My hands aren't tentacles anymore.
No, you're a totally normal human being.
Okay.
I didn't even give... Did I tell you what your new sanity score increase was?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was 17. But now
Plus another 7.
it's 24.
Roll me a d6.
3. These rolls brought to you by Elderwood Academy Dice Towers.
For some reason, you just feel the need to do a lot of finger clicking. Just whenever you feel stressed, you just start finger
snapping.
clicking. Yeah, finger snaps and finger clicks for like a couple seconds at a time. Weird. You are all now awake. Milton, you notice that you are well rested, but Tedward is freaking the fuck out and hyperventilating while clutching his chest. And Montana Jackson is looking very sweaty and confused. Like he's trying to think of something but can't quite place it. Strange.
Now, son Tedward, I said.
Huh? Yeah. This is my
Don't-
mom's. My mom is the medallion.
Don't freak out now. I'm just gonna boop you right on the face here.
No.
Boop.
No.
Boop.
And I give him the relieving touch ability.
What's that do?
I can heal symptoms and sickness and stuff with a touch.
Ah. So all of a sudden you feel calm and not nearly as stressed out as a minute ago.
Well, thank you.
Boop.
Mm-hmm.
Healing boop.
He just poop you?
I don't know what came over me. It's just, I've been through a lot recently with the loss of my mama
And Papa.
and Papa. And
Uncle.
that's true, yeah. No, thanks, Dynamite.
For reminding me.
me.
Really piling on there, son.
And sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just floating through my day. But your boop really put everything back in perspective.
The healing boop of Chamberlain.
Does that
All right.
fix my stutter?
No.
Okay.
As you know, dynamite is forever.
Dynamite.
So are you guys just heading straight to the swamps then? Or
Well, I wanna
Skeetus
eat.
Cletus?
I was promised breakfast now.
All right. So the priest makes you eggs, bacon, pancakes for breakfast?
We're
Egg
sassy.
bacon pancakes?
Huh? Egg, bacon, pancakes, yeah.
That's
Puts the eggs and the bacon in the pancakes.
Now, Father, I happen to notice there's only 2 pancakes on my egg bacon plate, and as a Southern man, I'm going to need at least 10 of those.
Oh, no, I got you something else to go with it, because you're a Southern belle. And he pours like a whole bowl of gravy on top of it. And some
sweet
biscuits.
gravy, I hope.
He gives you 2 biscuits as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet gravy. I mixed the maple syrup in for you.
Sweet tea and
Titties.
sweet biscuits.
sweet tea and titties.
Yeah, sweet tea and sweet gravy, and I just put sugar in everything for you. You diabetic, diabetic monster.
So I'm kind of envisioning this guy as like John Goodman from Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Yep.
The
Sure.
Bible salesman.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's good.
As one does.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I was envisioning like a Southern fried kingpin.
Also good.
It's
Also
also
good.
good.
Sure, yeah. That works. I dig it.
I can exist in 2 states at once, I say.
So, yeah. So you guys are fed. He's like, all right, well, where are you guys heading? You guys are heading to the swamps to see old Skeetus Cletus, right?
Mm-hmm. First of his name.
Yeah.
First, well, I actually don't know if he's first of his name, but sure, have fun with that. Don't get anyone else killed, Tedward. I'd really rather you not lose any more family members on this trip of yours.
Well,
Is that a problem with him?
Watch out, Montana. You're
no,
the
no,
last
that's
one.
We're not
yeah,
family.
We're not. Yeah, no, I don't care about Dynamite.
Oh, then you're going to live forever.
He's gonna live
Yeah,
forever.
exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm not that.
No,
way.
I gave him a blood transfusion one time, but we're not blood related.
Wait, you what?
What?
What did you do?
Where
What?
was that?
What?
When did that happen?
Okay, so I
You
guess
were
I'm gonna.
sleeping.
I always got holes on my arms, so I don't really notice if there's a new one.
Covered in track marks.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
orphans.
So you guys head there right now?
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
gonna load up old sassy pig and
Okay. It takes about an hour and a half, and you get to it. The scenery changes pretty drastically once you start leaving the city and getting more towards the swampy area. There's some farmland, not a whole lot, and then it just switches completely to just sort of shacks and shanties and kind of weird. And then you get to a bridge where it says swampland ahead, but right next to it is a sign that says Old Skeetus Cletus's Garage.
So you want to try that one more time?
Old Skeetus Cletus's Garage.
garage.
Mm-hmm. I do believe this is the spot.
Yeah, no, this is great. This is great. And I just keep itching around my
Sure.
Yeah,
Medallion.
it's definitely not foreboding at all.
Yeah.
The swamp is a beautiful place.
The garage itself is sort of run down. There's a bunch of junked cars around it. There's
Well-
one car kind of on barrels that this guy is like working on.
It's the only thing I would imagine with someone with the
Sure.
high esteemed name of Skeetus Cletus.
Sure. And he's on he's
Meth.
He's on the meth.
it looks like he took one of those red wagons and just took the walls off of it, and he's using that as his slidey thing under the car.
Okay.
Yeah. He's still got the handle though, sticking out the
Sure,
the front. And he's just working away, while the radio's on.
What's playing on the radio?
Just some old-timey music.
Okay.
Old-timey music.
Old timey's 30s.
I
I don't think that song was out yet.
No.
Definitely
no
not.
idea.
Definitely not.
No idea.
The ink spots didn't come around until about the 50s. My Mama Covert would always tell me about these
The
future,
ink spots?
the future musics.
Sure. But yeah, it's old-timey music.
Mama Covert.
Sure.
Milton's gonna walk up and bang on the top of the car and say, "Excuse me, sir. We are sent by the father to
what are you doing? What are you banging on that guy?
yes, we are here to take a swamp boat,
Yeah, swamp boat.
swamp road trucker, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a swamp boat truck. I don't got no swamp boat, though. We don't need no swamp boat. I mean, I got boats. Yeah, I ain't got no swamp. I mean, I got a pontoon boat with an engine on it. You can just drive it around.
You are a gem, sir.
He smiles
gotta-
and he's got like 4 teeth on the top and like 1 on the bottom, and it like wiggles when he talks.
I like you do, boy.
I don't know why, but I need more of you in my life right now.
We got me right now.
Well, can you drive this boat for us?
I
We
mean, I can drive a boat pretty good. I used to drive a shrimping boat back in the day, before the Great War, when I lived down south in Louisiana.
I don't know what you said, sir, but you are a gem.
What the hell? I like that very much. You good.
Man,
good
I could
man.
listen to
Good
you.
job. Good job. I like you.
You should name.
Scruffles your hair up. He's like,
Yeah,
and you got grease in your hair because he's just covered
Yeah.
in motor oil and shit.
See, Tedworth used to have blonde hair, but now it's black.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Dirty Blonde. He got Dirty Blonde.
I don't want to play a new character with all these new things going on.
Dirty blonde.
Well, yeah, we are here, sir. I say to have you take us into the swamp because we are investigating these here bodies that's been disappearing. Like
Oh,
we have in
yeah,
this here
down in
newspaper.
in the South, there's a lot about it. Well, sorry, where I come from in Louisiana, they got a lot about it go men. And in New York, it's no different. You know, Mom. People come in to dig it about it. Get ready to buy it.
Is this an old god language?
Ain't no gators, though. We ain't got no gators.
Sounds
So
like
gator.
sounds like he may have been a saucier at some point.
I don't know.
Back in
he's
San
a-
Antone.
He's assaulting my fucking ears with. Oh man, you. Oh man. You-
Mama used to tell me I got a voice with you.
Oh,
I just was young and they on that radio.
this is the best part of Waterboy.
No, that's a different movie.
They home away, make it.
But that's Joe Dirt.
Yeah. Joe
Same
Dirt.
character.
Same fucking
Same
character.
character.
Yeah. Joe Dirte. All right, Milton.
Spoilers.
All right, well, I'm gonna load up in the back of the truck.
Can I bring my pig?
Yeah, of course you can bring the pig. Your pig, always welcome.
We are going to the
His name
swamp,
is
so
Steve.
yeah, we're going to bring a pig.
yeah, right. Yeah, right. Put him in the back.
Okay. What was that, Milton?
Yeah, what'd you
I
say?
said we is going to the swamp, so we obviously going to bring a pig, son.
Oh,
Well,
I don't know. I've never been to a swamp before, and I don't know swamp etiquette. So,
well, just don't let anybody else touch it.
yeah, please don't.
You don't know what they're gonna do to pig.
Please don't make him squeal. All right, and I help Sassy Pig get into the back of the boat.
Sure.
Should we have brought provisions with us? How long are we going to be out there?
Provision? What do you need provision for? They're store. They got people. It's society. You like
Food?
anything else? They got food.
Potable water?
They got fish. Potable water. Shit. bunch of Northern Pandy up here. Potable water. I drink that oil water over there. Keep me big and strong.
Just a bucket of oil.
With a water drip in it.
Gotta keep my insides lubed.
Yep. Makes everything
And I
go
always
so
have
easy.
a 2-gallon bucket of sweet tea with me, so I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Plus, you got a pig in case you need it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of bacon. That's a fat little piggy. You a fat little piggy. Yeah, you are. Sassy little fat piggy.
All right,
Anyways.
so I get onto the boat.
Are we taking a boat or a truck?
We're going in a truck. He
Yes.
means truck. He's just confused because he's lost a lot
He
of
gets in a
family.
boat on the back of the truck
Yeah, no,
in case you need it.
it's a swamp boat. As he points to the truck.
Sure. It's like a flatbed truck with like a, not guardrails, but like a wooden fence. He literally takes a picket fence and stuck that in the top of his truck.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know his customs.
Yeah, well, you're fine.
Yeah, I don't know what you said, but
All
I'm
right.
going to nod.
So you guys all get in the truck and he starts it and it's sort of just like,
That's it.
And he goes, oh, I guess I better turn the key. That was just me. I didn't get enough oil in my lungs to do that. Anyway,
turns the truck and this just plume of black smoke just shoots out of the pipe, both on top and in back. It's like a weird setup this guy has in his truck. Also, you notice that the cab of the truck, half of it is missing, as well as the front half. It looks like he just took the front half of a truck and stuck it on there so he's covered up a little bit. The seat goes the whole way across. It's covered in holes and tape and other things.
Taint.
Yeah, and you can see the engines running. But he drives you across, and as you continue further into the swamp, it gets a little bit more shanty-ish. The houses get a little bit more infrequent.
he's like, well, where am I taking you in this swamp anyway? Any particular place? Swamp kind of a big place.
Oh,
Well, where all those people have been disappearing.
yeah.
Well, yeah, people go disappearing in the swamp all the time.
Well, where was the last body found?
Oh, I think it was over by the old Dixie's house.
Did you say Dixon?
Dixie.
Dixon.
No, Dixie. Eh. I said not I said not
And at that point, we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botch Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by their Patreon producers. Our Lord Magistry, Big Jim, Zukari, Daniel H., Lousy Stiggy, Lousy Apples, He Who Is Steve, Black Gary, Chronic Ejaculation, Sparkle Brony 69. Thanks to the people who support us over on patreon.com/botchpodcast, like our newest patron, Clay number 2. If you have the time, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, like our newest 5-starer.
Do not skip season 1 or any of it. 5 stars by Coffee171, September 3rd, 2019. Came across a random episode a couple of months ago and went back to the very first episode. Totally worth it. Drunken hijinks, double-legged missile kicks, baby Thunderdome, and that's barely season 1. Do not pass this up. I don't have much time to listen to all my podcasts anymore, but this, I always find the time for.
Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. All of their shit is over at Gozer_music. And as always,
when you're minding your own minute in a shop trying to get some car done and some people come in and you go to the swamp and scream by anyway.
see you next week, nerds.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com.
What the
Get it.
fuck?
Phil, get on Pornhub for once in your life.
No, I use Reddit for porn
Just
now.
watch.
This is strange.
just
this
watch
is
Bible
really
Black.
strange.
That'll pretty much get you caught up.
This is all animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be animated.
Oh, does it?
I mean,
To be
I've seen
considered
some
Fuda.
weird shit, but
This is some strange
yeah,
stuff.
'cause that's different. Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
this
Because
for?
Fuda also have vaginas. They're like hermaphrodites, really.
I know, but who's
But
this
they got
for?
balls too.
Yeah, they got big old
Yeah,
balls.
it's weird.
Big old sweaty balls.
Huge balls.
Yeah.
This one has a pussy in her penis. She's getting fucked.
Why are you showing this to our child?
This is incredible. Nadia, thank you for giving me this.
It is your final gift
Oh, boy.
to adulthood.
Well, I am going to gift my seed all over the place.
Oh boy.
Well, I can't get that out of my history now.